Hello, my name, as you know, is Jejelo Taye, and I'm here to share a wonderful topic, a subject that is of vital importance in our era and age today. And the topic is the purpose of service to God. The purpose of service to God. Now, when we look at service in the natural, what do we think service in the natural mean? Now I realize that once the definition of anything is not properly defined in its conceptual structure or for what it will affect how you deploy your mind, how you deploy your effort, how that effort is now being structured into an action or expression. So you will realize that many people, what do they understand by service in the natural? Now, taking for example the Civil Service Commission, everybody serve, everybody get a job, everybody is working with the public sector or the private sector, or individual have an business establishment, is self-employed. Now, but what is the purpose of all this that we do call service? Now, I realize that many people serve. They will say, I'm working in order to get my ends meet, which is the most, which is the wrong motive behind their service. The wrong motive behind their service. And once your motives or reason for service or anything is not right, then the outcome will not be right, and the desire or the satisfaction within what you do will not also what be right, because the end of a thing also what determine its process to the end. So now service, we are not talking about looking at service in the natural as what really make it go wrong is the motive, the wrong purpose behind service. Now, what is the right purpose behind service? What is the right purpose behind service? The service to God. Now, service is an avenue or a means by which God has given everybody an opportunity to establish a relationship with Him, to know Him, to what? To imbibe or internalize the values of His kingdom, so that they can what? They can function according to their design, pleasing God, and what? And growing in maturity of His will and of His person for Him. Now, God loaned us this life, this breath that God what gave to man was a loan. It's like I invest in you, expecting the dividend of my investment, of my breath, of God's breath, of God's life in us. And the way to be paying back instrumentally that will make us to become like Christ, to make us become like God, is through service. And you will eventually become the person you serve or you worship over time. The person you intentionally serve or you obey or you worship, you will begin to what? Reflect his character, reflect his attribute. So service to God is an avenue, a bridge, or a design system for us to focus on God, for us to establish relationship with God. We are not serving as a slave. Now, the challenge of many people is You can serve with a slave mentality, in which all you know is, you are serving for this what, for fear of being not being punished. No, we serve with a what, sonship mindset, knowing the purpose behind our service is to know our Father, is to know God, is to understand His kingdom values, that we can become the asset of His kingdom and represent Him anywhere, in any place that we are. So service, having the purpose and the understanding of services to God, will help you to really serve well in every capacity that we have. As a matter of fact, service is not limited to 4 walls of church. Service is not limited to 4 walls of church. As a matter of fact, we come to church to what? To fellowship, to get the plan, the will that is in the heart of God, and go to the word to go and display it, to go and shine forth. It is, our service is really felt outside of church, because it is through service that we display the value of God, we display the virtues of God, we display all of the investment of God's attributes that is within us, that we have trained, that we have developed, that we have cultivated, to draw others also to Him. And that is what we need to understand about what the purpose of service. We serve in order to realize our worth. We serve is a means by which God has given us an opportunity to develop quality character and establish relationship with Him, so that we can what? We can work together. We can enjoy God's together in everything that we do. And this is the purpose to which we serve. Thank you, and God bless.